again with a new December daily video, and today's is actually really special because I'm joining the 12 days of Christmas videos with Tina, Gale, and Heather's Crafty Life, and I'm the special guest designer today. And on the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me punches, so I am using punches in my video today. So I'm just gonna see if anybody else pops on to check out today's video. I know it's kind of dinner time, but I really wanted to get this live video done earlier, but it just didn't work. You know, I am just having way too many technical problems this year. That is okay. It's fine. We're gonna work it out. So I am doing a December daily video today using punches, and I grabbed out 3 different punches for today's video. And this video, like I said, is part of the 12 Days of Christmas videos with Tina, Gale, and Heather's Crafty Life. I think the camera's a little bit off, so I'm just going to see if I can fix it. Sorry. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. So I'm going to be making day 1 in my December daily. And if anybody joins me, perfect. If nobody's there, then that's fine too. But if you are here, leave me a comment, because it's so much more fun doing live videos when the chat box is full of people. So type in, let me know you're here, say hi. What are you working on tonight? Are you eating dinner? What time is it? I don't know. All the answers to those questions, let me know in the chat box. So, like I said, the theme for today is on the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me punches. And I find it kind of comical because I don't actually have a true love. But if I did, I imagine that I would be quite happy if he gave me punches. So, maybe my true love is going to be Tina and Heather because they selected punches for me. Who knows? Whatever. It doesn't matter. But today's theme is to use punches in your project. So that is what I am doing today. Hi, Sam. I am glad you are here. I know there's other people watching too, but they're not commenting. So maybe they're eating dinner or something, or working or whatever. So anyways, let us work on December 1st in my December daily and use punches. So I printed off my photo from December 1st, which is just a photo of my tea in the morning and my Advent devotional. And I decided that this is going to be day 1 in my December daily. So I printed it off on my Canon Selfie. So I'm just going to trim off the excess on either side. And this is going to be, I'm only going to use 1 photo for today. I didn't really take a lot of photos on the first. I don't know. This one works. And if you were here for yesterday's daily video, you would have noticed that I included in my reason why page this really pretty print from a vintage book. And I'm just going to add my photo to the back of it. Just like that. And I know it's got some text and stuff up there, which I could possibly cover if I wanted to. I'm not sure if I'm going to cover it or not. I might cover it because it actually looks cute up there too, and then I can use this space for journaling. But whatever, that's the plan. I'm also going to use my wood veneer number 1 for today, if I can find it. Here it is. And these wood veneer numbers came from Felicity Jane. And I have this vision for today. Like I said, I was going to use punches. And I have this vision today to make like a snowscape. Like a gorgeous, snowy background. Not that it's actually snowing yet. I just thought it would be really pretty. And I really, really, really want to do a all white page. Maybe like black and white, but all white. So I'm really inspired by black and white lately. So I'm going to use this wood veneer 1, but it is not white, and I want it to be white, so I'm going to paint it. I don't have a paintbrush on my desk, so I'm just going to use my finger, because that's what you do. I'm just going to use some gesso just to kind of paint it white. This is like super messy, so some of you who are a little OCD are like probably freaking out right now. But It is okay. Okay, there we go. I just added a little bit of white to the number because I want it to be white, not the color of wood or wood grain or whatever. And I just used a little bit of gesso to do that. So, like I said, I'm going to use my punches today too. So while that's drying, I'm going to punch out a bunch of snowflakes out of this white piece of cardstock that I have here. And so I pulled out 3 different punches that I thought I would use for today's video. I pulled out this giant snowflake, which comes from Martha Stewart, this tiny little snowflake, which is a recollection punch, and this is more of like a heart, more of like a flower shape. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it on camera because it's kind of small. It's more of like a flower shape, and I thought it could kind of be used as a snowflake too. I wanted to vary the colors. So I'm just going to punch out a few with each punch and use them. I think sometimes we like have all these tools like punches, but we never use them. They just like sit in a box or on our shelf or whatever, and they never actually get used. So this is kind of like a fun challenge to try to use your punches in December daily so that you actually use them. Do you guys have punches? Do you like punches? To me, punches are my favorite. That's why I said if I did have a true love and he was going to give me a Christmas present, punches would be a good one to give because I feel like you can't go wrong with punches. Well, I guess you could go wrong if he got you one that you already had, but not if he got you one that you didn't have, and if it was a shape you really liked or needed. So I just have this white piece of paper and I'm just punching out all these shapes, and they will go on my layout for today, my black and white layout. Okay, I don't actually know how many I need. I'm just punching out a bunch of random ones. So I use the Martha Stewart punch and the recollection punch, and I'm also going to use this hand punch, which I have no clue where it comes from. And it's more the shape of like a flower, but I think snowflakes can be different, like, can be different shapes, can't they? They're all unique, you know? At least that's what I think. So what are you guys up to today? Are you working? Are you having lunch, dinner? I don't know. What time is it where you are? Leave me a comment. Let me know. Okay. So there we go. I've punched out a bunch of snowflakes that I can use on my layout. And like I said, I want to go with a monochromatic, aka just black and white layout today. And here is the back of yesterday's December daily page. And I'm going to include this photo of my coffee and Bible study in the morning. And then all these white snowflakes. And just trying to decide whether I want it down here or whether I want it up here. It's almost midnight in the UK. Well, thank you for joining me at midnight, Sam. I appreciate that. And you're the only one in the comment box right now, so that's awesome. You and I can have our own little crafty session together until somebody else joins me. I know that there's more of you watching, so leave a comment, say hi. I love hearing from you. Okay, so I feel like this layout needs some more layers. So I'm going to grab a doily because everything is made better when you add a doily, in my personal opinion. Oh, hi, Miss of Burn Crafts, Miss Offburn. Not sure how to say your name. Hi, Cheryl. Oh, yay, someone from Texas. What time is it in Texas? Is Texas on Eastern Standard Time like I am? I can never remember that. I'm in Toronto. Anyway, so I'm thinking a doily. Oh, this doily is way too big. But I could put like just the corner of the doily, and then the photo, and then include the punches. I have to include punches because that was the mission for today. So it'd be a failure if I didn't. Oh, it's Central Time. So I think you're an hour behind me because it's 6:45 here. Oh, somebody else from Texas. Okay, this doily is too big. I need a smaller one. Well, honestly, I don't think you can ever have a doily that's too big, but it's too big for the layout. Hi, Katie from North Carolina. Thanks for joining us today. I am making a December daily layout using punches, and it's part of the 12 Days of Christmas videos with Tina, Gale, and Heather. Okay, here we go. This doily is a better size. So here's my photo. Ooh, Puerto Rico. Hi, Carmen. Carmen, you always join me for my live videos. I appreciate you. Okay, so I have this doily, and I'm thinking I'm going to place my photo on there. And then I can use the punches that I punched out. Oh, what punch shape did you buy on Cyber Monday, Katie? Oh, hi, Scrap and Plan, Leah. Okay, Leah, I always call you Scrap and Plan Leah, but I know that your name is just Leah, and then I always say, like, Scrap and Plan, and it just seems funny to me to just not say your name, actually, but hello. Nicole, why are you covering... So Nicole wants to know why I'm covering the lettering on the page. I'm not sure if I'm going to. I haven't decided yet. I could put the photo down here. I think the lettering is kind of cute. It's not necessarily related to this, but I still think it's super cute, so I might include it or I might cover it up. I haven't decided yet. What do you guys think? Do you think we should cover up the writing and put the photo there? And then I'll have all the space down here for journaling. Or do you think I should put the photo at the bottom of the page as to not cover up the writing? So you got a circle punch, Katie. That's awesome. I love circle punches. And a tag punch. Ooh, tag punches are the best. Hey, Teresa from Larkin Design. Hello. I imagine you're probably having dinner right now. Go feed your children. I should be eating dinner, but I needed to make a live video for today, so that is happening first. Okay, let's see. The words say, the word glory echoed in and among the spruce trees, the frosty crystals in the snow-covered ground, and the stars in the dark sky tossed in the back forth to each other. Happy and Hoppy sang glory too in their quiet little rabbity voices. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. You could glue some tissue paper on the letters. Ooh, that would be cute. So I'm thinking if I put this down here, then I can use all those punches that I punched out around it, like so. Now, obviously, I would take more care as to where I put them, like so. Or if I cover that, then I would put it down there. But I kind of like the words, and although it's not like directly related to what I'm doing here in the photo, it's kind of related. I feel like it would be kind of cute. So, and this is fun. If I put this down here or down here, then you still get all of that, and I still have lots of space for journaling, like over here, or if I put it in this corner, over here. I think most people like the letters. It goes with the lettering because you're doing a study. Yeah, I agree, Nicole. I think you're right. Okay. Everybody likes the letters. We'll keep the letters. Okay. So then I'm going to put the photo. I probably should have printed off the photo a little smaller, but I thought that this was a good size, but maybe now that I'm looking at it, it probably should have been a little smaller, but dum 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 dum. I'm thinking in this corner. And so I'll put this down there, and I'll add my punches here. I think it needs a little more texture, actually. Still doesn't feel like enough texture. Could add a piece of ribbon behind there. No, it matches too much with the doily. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna stick this here, and then the photo on top. So I'm gonna use my score tape for that. Anybody working on December Daily right now? Or another scrapbook project? I would love to know. Tell us what you're working on in the comments. We can spur each other on. I'm going to have to cut off part of the doily, but that's okay. Don't mind cutting off part of the doily because I feel like even when you cut off part of a doily, you can still use what is left over. Teresa, is Alan a good cook? You're not cooking, Alan is? Is he a good cook? Ooh, addressing Christmas cards, Nicole. That is a really great thing to be working on. Ooh, he is a good cook. I want to come over for dinner now. And Katie is working on an art journal. That sounds fun. Sam saying she's never done December Daily before. She might have to do it next year when work is less busy. Yeah, my job is really busy too, Sam. I totally get how sometimes it can just like feel like, ugh, how am I supposed to do all this? So, I totally get that. Yeah, Teresa says, come on over. I will jump in the car as soon as this is done and be there in 24 hours. Not really. That would be really far away for me to drive just for dinner. Nicole, you're also cooking dinner? What are you making for dinner? I need to make dinner after I'm done this. I think my dad already made dinner, but I'm a vegetarian and they're not. So what they made was not vegetarian. So I have to go find something that is vegetarian to go eat. I'm just going to trim off the excess doily on the side. Like I said, you can always save that. Oh, look, I actually used 2 doilies today. Whoops. Okay, save that for later. So I've got the doily there, and I'm going to add the photo here. Probably should have put the doily a little further out, but that is okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually use these excess pieces now, maybe. This is how you fix your mistakes, people. If you cut the image, put the doily down, and it's too small, use the pieces that you cut off to fix your problems. This is called, I'm gonna MacGyver it. Yep. Carmen wants to know if I'm vegetarian by choice or for health reasons. Kind of a mixture of both, if that makes sense. About last year, May, I was feeling really crappy all the time. Like I was feeling sick and I was having a lot of stomach issues all the time and I was just not feeling good. I felt sluggish and tired and I was having all these stomach problems and everything. And so I was like, I feel like I need to do something to help myself feel better. And I decided to try and go vegetarian to see if it would help me feel better. And well, I actually went vegan. So most of the time I'm actually vegan, not vegetarian. But sometimes it's hard to be vegan. So anyways, I was feeling really crappy. So I went vegan for a month to see if I felt any better. And I immediately felt like 100 times better. Like I felt like I had more energy, I was sleeping better, I wasn't having any stomach problems. I just felt so much better when I went vegan. And so like that was last year March, and since then I've been a vegetarian, vegan not really, but vegetarian since then. And I'm so glad that I made that decision because I actually feel so much better all the time. And I'm able to sleep better and I have more energy. And I'm talking and I put this on crooked. That's okay. I'm just going to trim it. So it's a personal decision in terms of like a doctor didn't tell me to do it. But it is kind of for health reasons in terms of like when I wasn't eating vegetarian, I was feeling sick all the time, so kind of. Does that make sense? Teresa's saying she went gluten-free for the same reason, and I know a lot of people did. A lot of people have gone gluten-free because it just makes them feel better. Like, not because a doctor necessarily told them to, but just because they feel better. And I feel like whatever you do, if it makes you feel better and sleep better and have more energy, then you should totally do it. and do what makes you happy. Yeah. Yeah, Teresa, I agree. It's changed my whole life. Like, I sleep so much better. Like, this is gonna sound really funny, but before I was vegetarian, I used to struggle with like sleep apnea. I could never fall asleep, and I struggled to stay asleep, and I just really struggled with sleep. And since being vegetarian, I'm sleeping like I've never slept in my entire life. Yeah, so. And most of the time I'm vegan if I can help it. But the problem is that where I live, there's not a lot of restaurants and places where you can get vegan food, and nobody's really heard of veganism. So when I eat out with friends or go to restaurants, or if I go over to somebody's house, I just tell them I'm vegetarian because it's too difficult for people to figure out how to cook without any meat products, any animal products at all. Like, it's too hard for them to figure out how to cook a vegetarian meal without cheese or butter or anything. So yeah, so I would say I'm like vegan most of the time, and then the rest of the time I'm vegetarian. So it's not, if you were a vegan, you'd probably be offended by that. Like, you'd say that's not a real vegan. Well, I'm not a real vegan. I'm like partially. Katie said she cut out carbs for 2 weeks and felt like she was coming down for the flu. I guess her body needs more carbs. LOL. Yeah, the thing is, like, I think everybody's body is just so different. And I think sometimes instead of eating what everybody else is eating, and instead of eating, like, I don't know, what everybody else thinks you should eat, you need to find out what works for your body and what makes you feel good. And, like, have energy and have the amount of energy that you need. And you need to figure out what works for you. Yeah. Oh, anyways, I'll get back to the page and tell you what I'm doing. So I stuck down I stuck down the photo in the doily, and now I'm just adding some of the punched snowflakes that I punched out. Just around the page. And it's kind of fun. Punches in my December daily. I think if I wasn't doing this challenge by Heather and Tina Gale, that I probably would not use punches in my December daily. I would just forget. Like, not because I didn't want to, I would just forget. Because there's so many different ideas out there. There's so many different things that you can work on. And sometimes, like, all the stuff and all the ideas kind of just crowds in, and you forget about things that you love. Like punches. Nicole is saying that me using the hot glue gun on the tiny little pieces is giving her anxiety. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm almost done. Don't worry, I haven't burnt myself yet. And even if I did, it wouldn't be the first or the last time. Yeah, I love using my hot glue gun. I always use it. I use it for everything. I don't want to wait for things to dry. And also, it, like, just keeps everything, like, in place where it should be. Okay, so I think that's enough snowflakes. And you can still read the writing, and you've got that there. Now, how's this doing over here? It's still a little wet, so I'm going to leave that just a second. What I want to do now is I would like to add something. It feels like it needs something. I'm going to have the number, and I think I'll put the number, like, there, because it looks cute there. Maybe it needs some journaling. It probably needs journaling, guys. Okay, you're right. I believe you. It does need journaling. While I'm trying to decide what I shall write, I will punch my holes back in my photo. I don't mind that there's holes in the photo. The photo is not like a photo of people, so it is a-okay. And I am just using a We Are Memory Keepers hole punch here, by the way. Okay, there we go. It does need a bit of shine. Carmen, you always have the best ideas. Okay, So, I only want to use black and white today because that is what's making me happy today and every day, really, let's be honest. But I am not opposed to using rhinestones because rhinestones are a little bit of shine, or pearls would be fun. Rhinestones are a little bit of shine, but without like adding the color that I am trying to avoid. Well, I mean, I'm not trying to avoid it. I just really thought today's layout would be fun if it was just black and white. Like, it's just making me happy just thinking about an entirely black and white layout. Ooh, those enamel dots are cute. I have some rhinestones in here. Look at this. Okay. Ooh, Wink of Stella. That would be fun. Okay, where's my Wink of Stella? Good idea. I think I might have lent my Wink of Stella to somebody and did not get it back. Yes, I did, because it is nowhere. Okay, Wink of Stella will not work, but some white enamel dots and rhinestones will. Look at this. Just one rhinestone and it already looks better. Not that it looked bad before, but it already looks cuter. Rhinestone there, and a rhinestone here, and a rhinestone there. And how about some pearls? Ooh, Christmas tags to send to Florida. That sounds fun. I'm sure your family will love the Christmas tags you're making. I made so many tags this year, mostly for the craft show that I did, and I had so much fun. And they're almost all gone. I only have a couple left, which is kind of crazy. Okay, so I used some of these pearls from Freckled Fawn and some rhinestones which come from who knows where. I'm going to use some of these little white stars, which are also Freckle Fawn. I'm just kind of creating little clusters. Something. There's no rhyme and reason to where I put these things, so I'm sorry. I just kind of put them where they make me happy. That was really nice of you to say. Teresa said that the tags were gorgeous. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Okay. I love making tags. They're like my favorite. Okay, I think that's enough enamel dots and not sequins. Ooh, I could use sequins. No. There's enough on this page, Tori. Calm down. Okay, I'm gonna do that. And I feel like it needs the number 1. Where did the number 1 go? I lost it. Okay, I lost the number 1. Did anybody see it? I don't know how I lost it. I literally just had it. Okay, maybe I tucked it in here. I don't see it. Can I place this close? This? Like the layout? Carmen, what do you want to see close up? The layout? Okay, I can't find the number 1 right now, so I will have to add it after, but I know that it's going to go there. I think what I want to do is use some thickers on here to write something down here. And I just got these thickers from the local scrapbook store. And they're Fun and Games by American Crafts, and I just really love the font. I don't know, I just really love it. And I think it could be fun to write like devos, like devotions, or do those down here. Or Advent. Oh, Advent would be fun. Okay, I'm going to do the word Advent. And I'm just writing it out so that I don't spell it wrong on camera, which is entirely possible. Because let's be honest, when there are people watching me and the pressure is on, the chance of me spelling something wrong increases significantly. What do you guys think? Should I put the word Advent down here or up here? Like down here or up here? The bottom or the top? Okay, well, I'm going to put it down like not too hard so we can kind of see what I'm talking about. And then we can make a decision because maybe we want to see what it would look like before we make a decision. Oh, I have a new plan. I'm going to put it back here. Do you put more glue on the back? Yeah, I probably will because this is going to be outside of the page protector. If it was in the page protector, I might not, depending on how thick or how good the adhesive is. But just because it's outside of the page protector, I'm going to, just because I know that there's a possibility it could fall off if I didn't add extra adhesive. So Carmen wants it at the top. Can't believe I lost my one. I'm gonna find it later, like glued to something or like on my forehead or something. Hi, Carmel. Is that how you say your name? From Australia. I'm glad you're here. You're actually not that late. I mean, I started the page, but welcome to the party. We are working on a layout for my December daily. I'm just gonna stand up to see if I can find my number one. We're working on a layout for my December daily, and it's part of the video hop that Tina, Gale, and Heather from Heather's Crafty Life are doing together. And I can't find it. And I am using punches today. So I guess the theme was like, on the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me punches. And I don't have a true love, but if I did and he gave me punches, I would be one happy lady. Okay, I can't find it, whatever. So I can put Advent down here, maybe smush them together better so it fits. Or I could put Advent up here. That looks cute. I could even put Advent like sideways. I'm just using a piece of packaging to help me figure out where to stick it. What do you guys think? Top, bottom? What do you guys like? Up here? Down here? Ooh, Cheryl likes it sideways. It looks good sideways too. Could even put it like up here at the very top. I'd have to put it on top of things. Okay, I'm seeing some people saying sideways. I think sideways is kind of fun. I have to move this pearl, but that's kind of fun there. Okay, let's do it. I'm going with, what do you call it? When most people want something and you go with the majority. I'm going with the majority. And I am going to add some extra hot glue here just to make sure it's extra adhered. There is adhesive on the back, but again, like I said, it's outside of the page protector. So I just want to make sure that it's extra adhered. I'm going to try to stick them right up next to each other so they're fairly close. While I am doing this, I did want to say that Tina, Gale, and Heather from Heather Crafty's Life are doing a couple giveaways with this 12-day videos hop thing they're doing. So if you head over to their channel, you can find more about that too and see all the other people's videos as well. And I think to be entered in the giveaway, you need to like, comment, and subscribe on the videos of the people posting. So like this video, leave a comment, and make sure you're subscribed to my channel to be entered in the giveaway that they are doing. And I believe they have 2 different giveaways. So I will leave all the details for that in the description of this video after the video is over. And I'll even leave a link to their channels too, so you can check that out as well. There we go. Advent. Oh, I like it. Guys, it's so good. We're a good team. You know what we should do, guys? You know what would be really fun? One day, I'm going to do a live video. I'm going to announce it beforehand. And maybe after December Daily. But after December Daily, I'm going to do a live video where we literally make an entire layout together. Like, I'm not going to make any decisions whatsoever. It'll be like, what photo should we use? What paper should we use? And we'll just make an entire layout entirely together. I won't give any advice or anything. Now, the only thing that would make this layout better right now is if I could find the stupid number 1 that I had painted white and I can't find anywhere. And I don't even know where to look for it. Ugh! Okay, you know what? Forget it. I give up. That poor number 1, Teresa, you're right. And the problem is, I probably won't find it, and this page will not have a number 1 on it. Stupid. Guys, does it need more black? I'm kind of thinking it would be fun to add a little more black to it. And I'm thinking I could use some of these Sparkle Fawn puffy sticker crosses. Or I could use some black enamel dots. What do we think? More black? Something like this. Dum dum dum. They're not really adhered, so I can still pull them off. Do we like the black, or should I take it off? I feel like odd numbers are better. I'm trying to look at it on the video to see what I think too. Take them off for a second. I don't know if it needs it. I mean, it's really cute. I kind of like the white on white with just the little pearls and gems and stuff. This is so cute, guys. Good job. You are very helpful. Okay, now it just needs a little bit of journaling. And I could add the journaling here, but what I think I am going to do is grab a journaling card and just punch holes in it and stick it in the album separately. So I just need to pick which one. I'm thinking a 4x6 because I want to have enough space to add my journaling. And a black and white journaling card would be the best because then I'm not taking away from the rest of my layout. So see if I have any black and white ones that might work. Ooh, this one's kind of pretty. There's 2. Deck the halls. Gather all together doesn't really fit. Holiday magic doesn't really fit. This one doesn't fit. Does not fit. Favorite Christmas hymns. Not really what I was going for. Okay. I'm thinking... Ooh, Carmen's like, if you want more black, take a bit of black acrylic paint and add some specks. I could do that. Which journaling card do we like better? The floral or the sprigs? The floral or the sprigs? Maybe the sprigs. And I can punch holes here and then just add my journaling there. It's kind of fun. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line this up. I want it to be like this. And just punch the holes. Oh, sorry, it's not close enough. I'm using this one, Carmen. So there's the layout. Try to get it all on camera. And then I'm thinking I'll put this card next to it and add some journaling here. Teresa likes the black splatters idea too. I think it's a good idea. I shall do it. You have convinced me. But first I shall punch some holes into this card. Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm trying to think. Sometimes it's hard to think and work at the same time. That's why sometimes it's hard to do live videos. I love live videos, but sometimes it's hard because I have to try to think. I'm gonna probably add my journaling afterwards just because I don't really feel like journaling while you guys sit there and watch me. And also there's a higher chance that I'll spell something wrong if I journal on a live video. Which doesn't sound like it's a good idea for anybody if I spell things wrong in a video. So, this is gonna go there next to that, and I can add my journaling there. And you guys thought it would be fun to add some black splatters. So I'm gonna go grab some black ink. Why don't you talk amongst yourself for a second? Okay, I found it. I still did not find the number 1. It is gone forever, I think. Gone forever and ever. I'm just gonna move these out of the way. And I'm going to cover up my photo because I don't want to get any black ink on it. And I'm going to use Color Theory Black Velvet. And I just need to shake it really well. And Cheryl thinks the 1 will turn up. Maybe it will. Probably in like 6 days from now, it'll show up. Okay. There's not a lot of black ink in here left. Tap, 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 tap. I want a couple bigger dots, so I'm just gonna add them manually. Is manually the right word? I don't even know. It's not really the right word, but I can't think tonight. It's too late and I haven't eaten dinner. Okay guys, there we go. We added black. Let's see what it looks like. I actually really like it. It's so cute. That looks really good, guys. It kind of went through to the other side, but it's okay. Okay, so I'm going to hold it up so you can see a little better with the black splatters. Good call, guys. I love the black splatters. It's like subtle enough that I still have the black and white, but it still gives me the contrast that I was looking for. And I think I'm going to add some black splatters to the journaling card too, because I want it to kind of coordinate, like look like it goes together. So move that out of the way so I don't get black ink everywhere. I agree. I like it. You guys, it's so much more fun scrapbooking with you. I'm just going to use the nozzle here to get a couple bigger splatters. And I'm going to let that dry, and then later I'm going to come back and add some journaling about this. Honestly, I should have moved the photo. I covered the photo when I splattered the thing, but I did not cover the photo when I splattered the journaling card. Good job, Tori. Just use a baby wipe to wipe it off. Okay. Thank goodness it came off. Okay. There we go. I'm going to add some journaling there afterwards, which will be really fun. And hopefully after I shut off the live video tonight, I will find the number 1. And I will put it on there, and then I'll take a picture. And when I find the number 1, I'll take a picture and I will post the finished layout with the number 1 on my blog slash on Instagram. So make sure you're following me on my blog or Instagram. And I think I just want a tiny word sticker up there. So I'm just going to see if there's any tiny word stickers that I would like to use. This one's kind of fun. Okay. These are Freckled Fawn chipboard word stickers. And I really think that this one that says Precious Moment would be fun up here. I know it's like time by myself and I'm just doing my Advent devotional, but I feel like time by myself doing my Advent devotional is like precious time. So I feel like this little chipboard piece is the perfect addition to the top of here. And then I can do my journaling underneath. Cheryl has faith it will show up. I think it's possible it could show up. I'm not ruling it out. I'm going to be really sad if it doesn't show up because I'm planning on only using those wood veneer numbers this year. And I want all the numbers to match. So, yes, Instagram under my name. So my Instagram is Tori_Bissell. If you go and find me on Instagram, Tori_Bissell. And I think I have my Instagram handle in the comments or the description for the video. I'm pretty sure. Okay, there we go. So I think that's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to stick it in my album so you guys can see what it looks like. This is still wet, though, so I'm going to be really careful. Oh, hi, Nicole from Western Australia. I would love to visit Australia. One day, I shall make it to Australia. That would be my dream vacation. So I'm going to stick it in my December daily kind of like this, but I have to be really careful because it's still wet, and then later I'm going to add journaling. So there you go. There is December daily day 1 in my calendar. Here's the photo and the card where I'm going to add my journaling. And then the number 1 is going to go right there if I can find it. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Don't forget to check out Tina, Gale, and Heather's Crafty Life channel because they have all the other 12 days of Christmas videos over there too. And I really appreciate all of you guys joining me. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And check back tomorrow for another December daily video. I appreciate you guys. And I will let you know via Instagram and on my blog if I can ever find the number 1. I have faith. We can do this, guys. We're going to find the number 1. Anyways, thanks so much for joining me tonight. I'm off to go find something to eat for dinner, and I will see you tomorrow for another video. Bye!